Rumors are that allegedly behind the scenes, Gizelle is fighting hard to save Robyn's job. What's her plan? And can she pull it off? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Gizelle is fighting hard behind the scenes to save Robyn's job. What's her plan? And is it working? Well, I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly Gizelle has finally started fighting hard for Robyn to keep her job. So, what changed? A lot, said the source. The source continued. Allegedly, production has cleared Gizelle of any wrongdoing last season with her half-truths and whole lies, and officially welcome her back for season 8. It was a tough decision to make, continued the source. Gizelle really put the whole franchise at jeopardy of being universally canceled by fans. The best thing for the show would have been to let Gizelle go, but unfortunately, she knows where all the production bodies are buried. Playing the villain role has been very profitable for Gizelle, but very detrimental to the franchise's future success. Propping her up and protecting Gizelle may be the downfall of the entire show if this keeps up, ended the source. So the question is, with Gizelle guaranteed a spot for season 8, can she actually save Robyn's job, or is it still a lost cause and a losing fight for Robyn? Well, industry insiders say, as it stands, Robyn allegedly isn't coming back no matter how much Gizelle campaigns. The insider continued, Gizelle needs Robyn and she knows it. Outside of Robyn, no one is willing to blindly follow Gizelle like Robyn did. And without Robyn, Gizelle's plans don't work. They don't stick, and that's bad for Gizelle. Another industry insider elaborated, if Gizelle wants to keep her comfy villain role on the show, she's going to need Robyn, or she can expect to get less and less camera time. Allegedly, said the source, Gizelle has been pitching Robyn as the principal cast member who is the real glue that keeps the group together. Unfortunately, the pitch isn't working. For Gizelle, no one at the network or production is buying it allegedly. And the source continued, Robyn's lackluster storyline this past season didn't help her case. Also, next season looks like more of the same. Robyn has made it clear that Juan's basketball team legal issues won't be discussed and that Juan's cheating is off the table too, which isn't surprising, ended the source, because she's already sold that one-sided story to fans and blogs have already exhausted it. So for Robyn, she really painted herself into a corner that Gizelle can't seem to get her out of. For now, sources believe that Gizelle has no real plan to save Robyn's spot, but other than to plead her case passionately. And she may be alone. Other than Ashley, allegedly no one wants to stick their necks out for Robyn because of valid deep trust issues. Everyone knows that Robyn and Gizelle are only out for themselves, and if the shoe was on the other foot, they probably wouldn't come to any of the other cast members' defense. Now, kinfolk, as always, that is a lot coming from Potomac with this latest rumor, but as we all know, a lot has been happening behind the scenes at that franchise. So, kinfolk, the first part of this rumor that I want to talk about is something that I find surprising, that you guys may find surprising as well. But as I keep getting this information, it seems very logical, and it's this. It seems as if Robyn and Gizelle aren't real friends. It seems as if that their relationship is very conditional, very transactional. If you are to believe the rumors that have been circling around Robyn being potentially let go of the franchise, you would know that allegedly it took Gizelle a very long time to go to bat for Robyn behind the scenes in order to save Robyn's job. Something that we all know ever since about January or early February has been in jeopardy and hanging in the balance. And my sources were telling me that rumors were that Gizelle honestly didn't know the status of her position on the show, which kind of kept her from sticking her neck out there for Robyn. Now, with that being said, the reason why it seems like this friendship is transactional and conditional, it seems like Gizelle is only willing to really go to bat for Robyn if it benefits her. And as we all know, Robyn is her trusty sidekick, as my source has been telling me, and said in this rumor that, without Robyn, Gizelle's plans really do just fall flat. And that's very understandable because Robyn does blindly follow Gizelle. But it seems as if Gizelle is not willing to go to those same extents to protect Robyn and save Robyn if it means the cost of her either losing her position on the show or losing her spot on the show altogether. So with that being said, I think that Robyn has to really realize that she's very codependent on Gizelle and that it only works out in Gizelle's favor because she has a foot soldier. And if at some point, let's say Robyn does come back next season, she's going to have to really cut that cord that is tethered to Gizelle if she wants to stand on her own and be able to secure her spot on the show on her own. Because as we see that if it comes down to Robyn needing help, especially from Gizelle, who has alleged good pull with the network, if it comes down to Gizelle helping her out, then it seems like Gizelle may be tempted to do so if a situation ever like this arises again. So, kinfolk, the next part of this rumor that I do find very interesting is this. My sources are telling me that Robyn being on the show really does work twofolds for Gizelle. As we all know, Gizelle does not have the best reputation with the rest of the ladies on the cast. And my sources are telling me that it looks like it would be extremely easy for the other ladies to ice out Gizelle if Robyn is not there. The reason for that, my sources are saying, is quite simple. For as much as the cast does not get along with Gizelle and Robyn, of the two, Robyn is the most accessible and the easier one to work in terms of getting her on your side. Now, my sources are saying that at the end of the day, Robyn is pretty much going to stick next to Gizelle no matter how well you work her, but you can tug on Robyn's heartstrings, from my sources are saying, and get her to at least see your side. So with that being said, when that happens, it almost creates this natural type of bridge to Gizelle. So if Gizelle is on the outside, one of the cast members, and the cast members feel like, okay, well, Gizelle is a quote-unquote producer of the show, unofficially or officially, we need to try to make something work to where Gizelle doesn't get tired of us and completely ices us out. So my sources are saying then that always went through Robyn. It always seems as if some cast members upset with Gizelle, the best way to get back into the fold of things was to smooth things over with Robyn. And so Robyn created that bridge. My sources are telling me without Robyn, it's easy for the ladies to realize that Gizelle does not have as much power as they thought she did. So it's easier for them to then ice her out because you're moving away Robyn out the equation. Robyn, for the most part, does have a decent enough rapport with the rest of the ladies to where they might want to film with her, and quite naturally she brings Gizelle along. But without Robyn bringing that bridge to the other ladies, Gizelle is the one who ends up being iced out from the rest of the ladies. And I believe we might see that happen if Robyn is not brought back next season. Now, kinfolk, the next part of this rumor that I find also very interesting about the other ladies on the show is this. The ladies are absolutely correct when they say that if the shoe was on the other foot and one of them found themselves in the position that Robyn currently finds herself in, that Gizelle would not come to their defense and not bring them back on the show. Or Robyn would be very timid to offer that support in helping them stay on the show if Gizelle was against it. So I think there's very valid good reasons if you are to believe this rumor, because right now it's all speculation, of course. But I can also see a lot of the ladies not willing to stick their necks out for Robyn because they know that Robyn probably would or probably wouldn't do the same for them, and that's just too much uncertainty. Also, I think another reason why the ladies probably are not sticking their neck out there for Robyn at the moment is also because Robyn's reputation with production and the network is just in a very bad place. And from my sources telling me that some ladies are still allegedly negotiating a contract, or they haven't gotten their contract even presented to them as of yet to even make a decision whether to help Robyn or not. So the best move for all of them, from my sources are saying, is just to stay clear of this mess that Robyn and Gizelle have created and let their chips fall where they may and focus on their own situation with the network and their own contracts. Makes perfectly good sense. And I can't really doubt or blame any of the women who are allegedly taking that route, because honestly, I mean, we all know that Gizelle and Robyn pretty much look out for each other, and that's it. Now, kinfolk, the last part of this rumor that I find very interesting, that a lot of sources are talking about behind the scenes, is this. Sources are saying that it would just be so much better for the show and the show group dynamic if production just let Robyn go all together. And the reason why sources are saying that, because it would make great TV seeing Gizelle try to navigate the group on her own, trying to see Gizelle stand on her own 2 feet with the group. Gizelle knows that in order to make that happen, she's going to have to get close ties with Ashley, who's a stronger cast member and an OG as well. The issue with that is Ashley is one of the individuals who do not blindly follow Gizelle. And Ashley also has beef with other cast members who could take up a lot of her time and attention, to where she doesn't have time to really just sit there and be Gizelle's foot soldier like Robyn. So my sources are saying that letting Robyn go may actually be a good dynamic for the show, because as we all know, Robyn, it's subjective, but really didn't bring too much to the show outside of carrying all of Gizelle's bones for her. Now, kinfolk, I will say this, Robyn, outside of that role, she does have a very interesting story life, but from my sources they're saying that, those interesting storylines like Juan's basketball team legal issues and Juan's cheating are allegedly off the table. One, understandably for legal reasons, and two, also for ego reasons about not asking Juan or bringing this back to the show. And kinfolk, sources are saying that it could have been a slither of hope that Robyn would, say, I'm going to talk about Juan on the show and not his cheating. But however, sources are saying that when this last little post of a picture of Juan and I think a co-worker or something was posted online, sources are saying that Robyn allegedly drew back from that willingness to want to talk about her marriage and her marriage issues on the upcoming season, which also took a lot of the cards off the table for her to return. Now, kinfolk, all this information, of course, is alleged and speculation at this moment, but we're just seeing too many coincidental situations leading up to contracts being signed that really paint a very dire situation for Robyn, is that she most likely will not be returning. And I really do believe there is nothing Gizelle can do to really change that dynamic or change that decision. I think that Gizelle really did take a long time to really stick her neck out there for Robyn, considering sources are saying that allegedly that her big plan for Robyn is the reason why Robyn is in this mess from the beginning, which also is a telltale sign that, Gizelle at the end of the day pretty much seems like she's really only out for herself and not even trying to protect or willing to want to protect her best friend. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. If you are to believe this rumor, do you think that Gizelle has enough pull to save Robyn's job? Or do you think it's just a lost cause for Robyn, and maybe at most they might bring her back as a friend of the show, or just give her 2 seasons off and bring her back later as some form of punishment for this stunt she pulled? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.